Hello. I am the microphonis. And this is my explanation of the United Kingdom's electoral system. The United Kingdom's government is a piece of shit. It is based on a two-party confrontational system from the fucking dark ages. Voters are asked to choose a local representative. The representatives are usually bound to a national political party. Although voters are free to choose their representative based on merit, most voters are unaware of the political system. They are herded into voting for a political party rather than the party's candidate. Until social media, only the political junk mail or mainstream media was available as an open source on candidates. The political parties focus on their leaders and their published party manifesto rather than their local candidate. The United Kingdom electoral system is not taught to school pupils. Outside of specialized exam-based courses, constituencies have two or more candidates or parties. When there is a significant majority for a party, the rest of the electorate polarizes against this party, then dissipates. This happens because they think their vote is not counted. But it is, even if their party loses in their constituency. Constituencies are based on registered voters. When a potential voter does not register to vote, the constituency must be made larger. As there is now one less member of the electorate, constituencies are based on the number of registered voters, not the adult population. Only if you are registered to vote are you part of the constituency. Disenfranchisement increases political power. By making the electoral system biased towards a two-party system, it is much easier to disenfranchise the electorate, because adults are made to think that their vote is not counted. The first past the post is a shit system. Anybody who states it is the best system we have does not understand the system, or thinks minority rule is best. The first past the post system was implemented when there was only two parties. It was not designed for a 3, 4 or more party system. In fact, first past the post is only slightly better than a single party system. As seen in China, with first past the post, only the party with the most votes wins the constituency, even if the vote is won by a single vote. In a first past the post government, the party with the most members of parliament gets the chance to form the government first. If they are unable to command a majority of the members of parliament, then the next largest party has a chance to form the government. The parties that do not form the government are called the opposition, with the largest party in the opposition parties being called the official opposition. The official opposition's function is to scrutinize the government's actions. The government controls what actions the government takes. It sets public spending, decides what laws are needed, manages foreign affairs, as well as government policies. Your constituency member of parliament is your point of contact to government. Members of parliament are accountable to anyone who is registered to vote in their constituency, regardless of their party affiliation. Members of parliament do not have to agree to the government's policies. They are free to vote, as they choose, on every single item put before them, whilst they are a member of parliament, the same way any registered voter is free to vote for any candidate in their constituency, or spoil the ballot. Members of parliament who ignore their constituency's requests are unlikely to be voted in at the next election. Make parliament work for you. Register to vote. Vote at every election. You can vote by following the instructions at each election, or by spoiling the ballot paper. When you have complaints with government, complain to the appropriate body or agency. It is only through feedback into government that your opinion can be heard. Not being registered to vote makes no sense, as you are never counted, even as a non-vote.